Hello, this is Jim Mike, and I'm going to tell you some anecdotes of cheatings. Okay, first, I remember one time I went to play with some friends, and one of them was playing a druid, and he has an animal companion, a monitor lizard, I think. But then we started the combat, and suddenly he was doing like really great, like killing everything. And then he was like, "Yeah, I mean, my animal companion uses his great sword to kill." And I was like, "What?" But animal companions can't wield weapons. And in the end, it was that the DM allowed this player to have an animal companion with thumbs to hold a great sword. And not only that, also his animal companion has fighter levels. What's ridiculous. Anyways, well, another one by the DM was the one time I was playing some sort of encounter. I think it was a prestige class called the Mindbender, also in 3.5, and it's supposed that I have lots of charm monster, charm person, and I got to I think even to, like, dominate in some level. But I remember clearly that it was just charm. So I charm troll, and then we started to fight, and he will just sit there without doing anything, just like this means he's here like well. He was close to just taking out his phone and record. Well, while I was beaten, and I asked the GM and said, "But why did he stay there? If the spell clearly said that when the monster is charmed, he is supposed to believe that he's my friend." And he's like, "Oh yeah, but I don't help my friends if they are in a fight. I don't help my friends if I've been beaten up." Well, anyways, then this is one by a player. When I was DMing, I rolled a one shot of Pathfinder, and it was, I think, level 16 against Tarask with some templates. But in the end, they win because the players summoned this little fellow, Thalassic Behemoth. Well, I don't know how he did that now, like thinking about it some years after I tried to look how can you uh, summon such a big creature, because well, one thing could be like Planner Gate, but it's just 20 feet, it's just a 10 radius circle, and this creature is like a 30 feet wide, so couldn't get there. But whatever, we have fun, and it was a good night. So yeah. Then what? Well, there was another player that will use spells that were not of area of effect, or not for multiple targets, and just them. I don't know, like if he will use some ray spell, he will say no, but I have the version that it's area of effect, or the version that affects multiple targets. Yeah, and this was the same person that came up with this last anecdote, which is the most hilarious, weird. I don't know. Again, this time we were playing. This time I was player, and we were playing against the Tarask. I think it was 3.5, and well, it was really hard to fight. But I don't know why this person, well, still my friend, is a really nice guy. Anyways, really funny. He will get to everybody like, hey, yeah, you have to use my dice. They are lucky. Just use this. Use my dice. I said, oh, why? And then after that, we found out why he wanted us fellow players to use his dice, it was because he had fixed dice. He had these sixes, a bunch of them that only have they didn't have 1, 2, 3, but only 4, 5, 6. Like he modified them with some paste that dentists use for covering cavities or something, and then paint them or something. So his eyes only have 4, 5, 6, and 4, 5, 6, and that's it. Well, that's all for today. What about you? Do you have some anecdotes of players cheating or DMs not being fair like that with weird stuff? Like, I don't help my friends. Please tell me in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will post in probably soon other videos. Bye.